it's Emily. Are you super bored? Do you spend all day staring out the window, or petting the plants in your dining room, or learning how to play guitar, or falling asleep while playing guitar, or trying to learn TikTok dances like the cool kids and realizing that you can't dance? Or is that just me? Have you ever wanted to learn how to do circle GIMP?
Well, now's your chance.
Warning, this is a really hard GIMP stitch, so if you're a beginner, you might want to start with something easier like Zipper or Cobra. But if you're a pro at GIMP already, or if you're a beginner who's really committed to learning circle, then let's get started. Here's what you need. 2 pieces of GIMP about arm's length. You want to tie it in the middle so there's a loop and there are 4 strands of GIMP to work with. Now there are 2 ways you can do this. The first looks like this with stripes going down the GIMP. And the second looks like this. This is my favorite way. It looks more like a spiral going around it. And I'll show you how to do that one. If you want to do the first one, you just start with the GIMP in a different order. So instead of starting with every other color, you would start with orange on one side and rainbow on the other. But I'll start every other. Pause. See how I'm holding it with 2 pieces on each side? That's going to make your life easier. Okay, so for step 1, basically we're going to think of these 4 strands of GIMP from left to right as strand 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you take strand 4 all the way on the right, what you want to do is put it behind the other strands so that it lands in between 1 and 2, like that. So now what you want to do is fold, don't twist it, fold it back over strand, what would now be called strand 3 if you reset those numbers. So fold it like that, like I'm doing right now. You don't want to do this, just kind of move it over. You want to make sure that you're folding it. And the same goes for when you folded it behind before. Now, once you've folded strand 2 over strand 3, just like that, you want to make sure that it's nice and tight. I personally tighten it by holding the loop in my teeth and kind of pulling with my hands. Here's a diagram of what we've done so far, if you'd like to pause and take a look. For step 2, you take the left string, or strand 1, and you put it behind all of them and in between strands 3 and 4, like that. So the orange string that I'm holding is what I just folded under. And now, like we did before, you want to fold it back over that what would now be called strand 2, so that it's back on the other side. And I'll show you the diagram if that makes it easier. And now you do it all again. Alright, I'll show you one more time. So you take the rightmost GIMP, strand number 4, and you put it behind the others so that it comes up in between strands 1 and 2. Like that. There it is. That's the one I just folded behind. And now you're going to take that same string and fold it back over the middle string. Like that. Great. Now you can probably guess what's about to happen. Do it on the other side. So you take the string on the left, GIMP number 1, and put it behind the others in between strands 3 and 4 like that. And I'm holding the one that I just put behind. And then you fold it back over the middle one. Just like that. And every time you have to make sure that it's nice and tight, so you pull the 2 strings on either side. And you have to make sure that you're holding it tight the whole time, otherwise it will come apart. You can't put this GIMP down. So now I'll show you the diagram one more time with steps 1 and steps 2, how to do it on the left side and the right side. And then I'll show you what my finished product looks like. And here it is. You can see my shadow. I'll show you now how to tie it. So when you finish, you have 2 strands on either side. I literally just tie them together. I don't think it really matters how you do this. And of course, if you want to make it into a bracelet, then you would just tie that end to the loop at the front, which is why we made it like that. We plan ahead. Yeah, that's all. That's what it'll look like in the end. There's my final product. She's a beauty. And that's how you make circle. I hope that you learned something today, and if you didn't, I hope you at least had fun watching, because I had fun making it.